previously made a video describing my process of deciding to make open letters, and I'll put that video in the description. But in this video, I'll be sharing an open letter to my abuser. But first, before I share that letter, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Janellis. I created this YouTube channel to share my personal journey towards trauma healing in a completely transparent way. It is my goal with this channel to enable myself and others to live a life filled with joy, trust, and fulfillment. If you would like to join me with this goal, please subscribe to my channel. This was a very difficult letter for me to write. A big reason why it was so difficult was because I denied the abuse happened for so long. I gaslighted myself because I had convinced myself for so long that this family member was my only ally. Also, I just wasn't used to the feeling of someone being nice to me. So just by them being courteous in any way felt like genuine love. But writing this letter has been very therapeutic for me because it's allowed me to face the truth of what happened in the past rather than convincing myself that it didn't happen, because that just led to me suppressing memories that would force their way up at times of great tension. It prevented me from fully living in the moment, and I didn't realize the great level of anxiety that I was carrying with me, and I didn't realize that I had PTSD because, again, I always gaslighted myself into believing that it was either just a nightmare or I was just remembering things wrong, because how could someone who cared about me so much hurt me in the ways that I remember? I hope by me sharing this letter, someone would get some benefit. For so long, I genuinely believed you were my favorite family member, the one who cared the most about me and was least likely to intentionally inflict pain upon me. Time has revealed the complete opposite to be true. At most, you've treated me like a pawn without feeling true remorse. You expressed guilt while institutionalized the first time, but of course, you did so in a selfish manner. You should have spoken to me in private first, but you didn't. You were focused on your own feelings and thoughts. I remember being infuriated with the selfishness behind that act. Still, a part of me feels obligated to assign blame to your mental illness for your heinous acts, even though deep down, I don't believe that's true. I don't know why you are the way that you are, but I strongly believe you choose to remain living your life as that person. I don't pity you. Instead, I'm working my way up to not hating you, and soon I'll land on not thinking about you at all. You'll cease to exist to me. I feel as though karma is working its magic on you, and that fills me with a great amount of joy and pleasure because I know that karma has a lot in store for me. Although I can't fully recall all that took place in the past, I remember enough to have an idea of the wickedness you are capable of. As these words leave my body, and these thoughts leave my head, I'm realizing I have a lot less to say to you than I originally thought. The way you live your life is pathetic to me. You hoard knowledge because of your false sense of superiority to others. You're going to die like everyone else, like it or not, and leave far less of an impact than you could have had you followed your own advice to release your ego. I will never thank you for all that you've done to me, but I won't continue to hold them against you either. I'm doing that to find peace for myself, not for you at all. I don't care if you understand the purpose of this letter, and I no longer feel guilty to say I don't care about you. So, I'm surprised I didn't cry, honestly. But that last line of the letter was one that I paused before writing, and I really teared up while writing that because for a while I felt obligated to care about this person. I was really nervous before I started writing this letter because I didn't know if the letter writing process would be triggering for me. I just recently started therapy, and the therapist mentioned that we're going to do a narrative therapy later on, But there's groundwork that she wanted to do first to make sure that I'm able to handle talking about the details of what happened in the past. So I was nervous that writing this letter before we got to that point could possibly be damaging to me. So I kind of put it off for a little bit. But I kept having this anger feeling inside that I decided I needed to write some of it down just to release some of that very uncomfortable feeling. But after I wrote this letter, I was really surprised that I really didn't want to focus on the specifics that happened, and I feel like it's because we both know what happened. He probably remembers more than I do, to be honest. So I just didn't feel like those details needed to be discussed, especially since it was addressed towards him. I did not share this letter with him because I don't wish to communicate with him at all, one. Two, I don't know what good that would do, especially since he's struggling a lot with his mental health as it is. And when I say that, I don't mean like I'm taking pity on him or anything like that, but it's more so he's not all there. So it's like I don't know what good it would do to have that conversation with someone who is already a bit disconnected from reality, I should say. But although making this video has been an emotional process for me, I'm glad that I did it because it's been very therapeutic as well. Like for me, this open letter series I can see is already going to be very helpful for me in terms of accepting the past and just leaving it as it is rather than constantly thinking about it and replaying it in my head. But please let me know in the comments what you guys personally do in order to get over emotionally trying situations. Like again, for me, it's this open letter series, but I'm interested in hearing different techniques that you guys try. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you would like to further support my content, please go to patreon.com/yourfriendjanellis to become a member of my Patreon. As you may know, Patreon is a way for fans to support the content that they love on a monthly basis. Members of my Patreon enjoy the exclusive benefits of a chat community, live streams, and guaranteed access to me via direct messaging. By supporting my Patreon, you're allowing me to dedicate the time and effort necessary to create, edit, and upload new videos on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for your support, and I appreciate you all.